Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the May 13th, 2012 edition of the Lock in Your Success Market Update and Position Update. What a snooze fest in the markets last week. We hardly got any movement at all. It was a sideways week. We were looking at most likely a sideways week in the last market update last week, but I had no idea how flat it was going to be. Yeah, as we stand now, we were talking about this head and shoulders pattern setting up, and we did get a break of the neckline. We didn't get it with any force, though. And it's more than likely because, hey, we have a much longer term support area, so we're having a head and shoulders neckline break into a support area. That's longer term, and longer term chart patterns are stronger. So that just put the market into, especially the S&P here, into complete confusion mode. And we're kind of waiting for news to push us one way or the other. So we'll need to see what happens this week on the news front. And I have a feeling that that's going to be the determining factor. If we push down, if we start breaking these lows from last week, or more specifically this one over here from back in March, then that's going to be pretty bearish. We'll be looking for the markets to come down, at least to the 1290 level into here. If we tend to push up over the highs of last week, or more specifically over the neckline, that'll be pretty bullish. We'll probably hit it up to 1425. So right now we are in sideways mode until some sort of an event breaks us one way or the other. And even if it goes to the upside, we're still in a longer term sideways channel. So again, I'm looking at sideways movement for the SPX next week. The Dow, we have pretty much the same thing. We didn't really have a head and shoulders set up on the Dow, but or we didn't have or at least we didn't have a neckline break, but we are coming into the bottom of the support level. Again, unless we get a support break here, we're looking at more sideways movement for the Dow. And the NDX, same type of thing. We're looking to come into this previous low right here. Came darn close. We had the head and shoulders set up here. We broke that again into a longer term support level. So we get more confusion in the markets and sideways. And the Russell, which was the most dead of all the indexes, just really flatlined last week. And we're just sitting here at support waiting for things to break one way or the other. So not a whole bunch to talk about. We're just waiting for the news. I think once we break, we may have a significant move. But for now, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, let's take a look at our positions. This here is the June bearish butterfly position. It is sitting right in the center. There have been no adjustments. The market hasn't gone anywhere. Really, this sits here another mid to end of this week, then we may be taking this off near profit target. We get a big move, well, we will just follow things around. More than likely, we'll be taking this off if we don't hit profit target by 21 days to expiration. Unless we get a huge move here, we're more than likely looking at taking this off either way above our lower profit target by the time we hit 21 days to expiration, which is still a week and a half away. A lot can change by then. But this is looking very good. Everything's very healthy, and happy with that. Let's take a look at the June Method 3 trade. Okay, here we go with this one. Again, let me switch over to the Russell. Okay, again with the lack of movement, we've just been kind of sitting here, up $158. We're looking for $1,000 out of this one as well. And if you remember right, this was started a little bit late. Like I said, this likes a little bit of volatility, likes the market to swing around. We've had absolutely nothing, so this is going to be like watching paint dry. We've had no adjustments on it over the last week, because of the lack of movement. And there's not a whole lot to say here other than, we'll let it sit and keep making money. And that's it for the positions that we're monitoring. if you're in condors and stuff like that, boy, what a wonderful market for the condors. Enjoy it. When we start moving, we're going to get beat up. You'll get beat up in the condors again. But for now, boy, they're making money fast and doing well. So enjoy it while it's here. And of course, the swing traders are crying a little bit because we don't have enough price movement for them to make any money. But that's the way it is. I'm sure soon enough we'll be moving out again and heading in another direction. The market usually doesn't stay this flat for very long. So enjoy it while you can, and we'll see what the week brings. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great week trading, and I'll keep you updated with any changes. Thank you and good night.